from Denmark, from America, from even one team coming over from Australia. I think everybody's really looking forward to it because it's just a further marker that people at those ages can still be running about and playing football.
Mike believes the benefits of exercise go beyond the football pitch.
I would say that from a health perspective, so for me to feel like this at the age I am, and I feel fit, strong, mentally and physically, I feel healthy. When we've trained tonight, I'll have a load of endorphins swimming around. You can't buy that feeling.
And Mike's now hoping to experience the winning feeling on his England debut.
Stuart Pollard reporting there. Obviously, we're all back in screens. How fantastic that. Now, it's been a memorable morning for cricket fans at Southport, where Jimmy Anderson has taken 6 wickets in what could be his final game for Lancashire. The England legend ripped through the Nottinghamshire top order to leave them 74 for 6 at lunch in the county championship. Earlier, Lancs declared on 353 for 9. Time now for a look at the weather. Here's Sarah.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, we've seen quite a bit of cloud first thing this morning, and that continues into the afternoon. It's a cold front heading towards the south, just leaving the legacy of cloud behind. And at times, although 1 or 2 brighter intervals, still the chance of further rain from it into the early part of the afternoon. And the daytime temperature today will reach a maximum of 17 Celsius. Now, we do see further rain overnight. So the cloud gradually starting to increase, this area of heavy rain starting to come in, affecting southern parts of Cumbria into Lancashire, Greater Manchester and Merseyside. So a very wet night for all. 10 Celsius the minimum temperature. That should clear out of the way. So we might see the odd brighter interval developing again. I think just the outside chance of a shower into the afternoon. But the wind also strengthening too tomorrow. So quite a brisk westerly with highs of 18 Celsius.
That's all from North West today. Ian's here with North West tonight at 4 o'clock. But for now, back to Anna Foster with the BBC News at 1.
Now, music fans have been left angry and out of pocket after paying for expensive seats at concerts that turn out to have a restricted view. So what rights do you have if that happens to you? Nina Warhurst explains.
More than 30 million of us went to see live music concerts in 2022, and with so many of us wanting to hear our favourite artists live, competition for tickets is fierce. And there's a lot of money to be made. The estimated value of the live music industry in the UK economy is around £6.6 billion annually. But what about those tickets with restricted views? Well, there are rules. The society that represents companies like Ticketmaster and AXS, who ran ticketing for the Taylor Swift tour, say that any customer buying restricted view tickets must be made aware that this is the case before they complete their payment. But music fans have become frustrated with how they're being treated by the companies that manage ticket sales. Have a look at this photo that Patricia the Swiftie sent to us. So Patricia spent more than £600 on one VIP ticket to see Taylor. But have a look at when she settled to near her seat in Murrayfield, she couldn't see over these tents obscuring the view of much of the stage. As you can imagine, Patricia was not happy.
We were sold a VIP package, the most expensive VIP package for the UK leg, and we were just like really devastated that we got, tents in front of us. They did not declare it as an obstructed seat, which again, they usually do anyway when you book, because I go to the theater a lot. They always say if it's an obstructed seat. The vibes are amazing. It's such a safe space for women, but absolutely, I was a bit disappointed because I paid that much and my view was obstructed.
So what are our rights? Well, when you bought a ticket that hasn't been sold as having a restricted view, we asked the experts.
The Consumer Rights Act says that you should have any service given to you with reasonable care and skill. Now, if you cannot see the stage and you weren't told about that, then arguably that Consumer Rights Act might have been breached. So I would say go straight to the venue staff, ask them to move your seat. You can even quote the Consumer Rights Act at them. Sometimes they do have alternative seating available. Now, if they don't, I would say take lots of pictures. Make sure you've got all the evidence you need to be able to prove that you couldn't see the stage on the night. And then the next day, or maybe the following week, if you're still recovering, I would say contact the ticket seller and let them know that you need, at the very least, a partial refund because you did not get what you paid for?
AEG, who own AXS, who promote the Taylor Swift tour, told us that they were sorry to hear about Patricia's disappointment and that they do work to ensure fans exit the venue, where staff can sometimes help to rectify the problems.
Now, during the election campaign, we've been asking you to get in touch as part of our Your Voice, Your Vote project to tell us which issues really matter to you. More than 13,000 people responded, and our BBC teams have been trying to get answers to your questions. Here's our correspondent, Coletta Smith.
We asked what you wanted to talk about this election.
Food shopping bills gone to the roof, petrol's gone through the roof.
I got in touch because of to highlight the bus service where I live.
And you'd plenty to say.
There is no dentist around here to do NHS, and it's appalling, really.
My message would be to the next Prime Minister, whoever that might be, is to prioritise mental health.
Where we live and how we pay for it has been central.
The subject that really concerns me is housing for our young people.
It was very frustrating and challenging finding the apartment in the first place, and the cost aside from that was just remarkable.
And the dream of home ownership is drifting away for many.
I don't want to give up. I really don't.
It just feels like we're fighting a losing battle.
The future of energy and net zero goal too.
When it comes to backing a huge project like this that can actually get us there, they're not interested.
In Powys in Wales, I heard the concerns about a wind turbine plant and a 60-mile pylon corridor.
My father was brought up just over the hill, so it means a lot to us all.
High levels of
Ed
immigration.
Thomas has been hitting the streets talking to people about some of the issues you've raised most frequently, like immigration.
They don't respect our country. You stop all immigration.
You can't stop that, and then you'll have an empty hospital.
For others, there's a real concern that their voice won't be heard by those in power.
What are you going to do for the army of unpaid carers in this country?
And that's exactly why Jacqueline got in touch with us. I went to visit her and her daughter Emma in Lisbon, Northern Ireland.
Why did you contact us?
Because absolutely no